I'm Susan Gleaton. I'm a registered dietitian, and it is my passion to help people with IBS to not be a prisoner in their house anymore. And this is Debbie, and I am just going to let her tell you her story.
Well, I've had that problem for 20 years. The last 3 or 4 years, it's been a while. I couldn't leave my house. So when I met Susan, I was really sick, and I was afraid to come over for a meeting. And she wants me to tell you about, I had all kinds of tests done, and they had scope down my throat and somewhere else, and they could never find out what was my problem. So when I started doing the food that she told me I needed to eat, I started healing, and now I'm normal. So I'm so happy.
Yeah. And I think one of the incredible things with you was how quickly that all happened.
Yes.
It was like you started on December 24th. So we did a blood test to find out her food sensitivities. And then because she had already had Christmas with her family, she started on the food protocol on December 24th. There was a little hitch with soy and some butter stuff that she was using. So once she got off that, which was on day 1, then the diarrhea was gone. How quick, Debbie?
In 4 days, I was totally normal. I've been normal ever since.
Yes, and it is now February 7th, so that has been a little bit over a month. Totally normal.
Totally normal.
Yeah. And anything else? How hard was this food thing for you?
Well, it wasn't really hard because you gave me a list of everything I was allergic to, and I just stayed away from it. I said, I've been sick long enough, and I was tired of it, and just took all that out of my diet. So it wasn't hard for me because I was tired of being sick.
Right, right. And so previously to doing this, were you able to leave the house much? I mean, just kind of tell me what your life was like.
I was going anywhere from 8 to 18 times a day, and I could not leave my house. I was for months at a time. And I was eating the foods that I absolutely loved and very little of it, but I didn't know whether it was all making me very, very sick.
Right, right. And I do remember you telling me about a prescription that you were given. Not given. You actually pay for that?
I've had quite a few prescriptions.
Right.
One was $1,200.
Dang.
And I had that for 6 months. It helped me for 6 months, and then I had to get that prescription again, and then it didn't help at all. So that hurt. And then so he was going to try a new medicine on me. It was $3,500 for 2 prescriptions, and I couldn't get that.
Right. Is that when you called?
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, I'm so glad you did because right, because what we did worked. And it did not cost you $3,000.
Right.
So fantastic. So if you would like to get a hold of me, there's a couple of ways. If you have IBS and you want to figure out what is causing it and you want to not be a prisoner in your own house anymore, one way you can get a hold of me is on my website, susangleatonrd.com or thebetterdigestionblueprint.com.